Yeah, woohoo! We are live and welcome to episode 19 of It's a Podcast. We are one away from 20. Did not think we'd make it this far, but thank you for supporting us and cheering us on to make it this far. My name's Amanda over at YouTube, and I'm joined by my lovely co-host, Ann Heather.
Who is from over here, and I will always make that joke every podcast because I have no social medias. Well, I do, just not like professional.
Like mine's professional.
Well, anyway, but my one of my students was like, "Oh, can I have your TikTok?" I was like, "I don't really post content on my TikTok," and I was like, "You can follow Garrus."
There you go.
So I gave them Garrus's, but the problem is when they follow Garrus, they could find me.
Yeah, it makes it so easy to find these days.
But there's teachers all over TikTok, and their students are finding them like crazy. So I'm just like, whatever.
Right.
Until I get an email from the principal, I'm just like,
it's not like you post anything on yours either. And then
I mean,
when it's your animal ones, it's just the animals doing their thing. So it's not like it's anything bad.
No, I'm like, it's all stuff that I get off. Like when I'm Snapchatting the animals, like a video, I just throw it on there with some music.
Why not? TikTok. Easy content right there. That's why there's so many kids use. I use the word kids. But yeah, today we are talking about astrology, and I'm educating Heather on Mercury Retrograde because it has been hitting hard, and it could explain some things. I mean, it's hard to decipher between pregnancy for you.
Like everything's just hard right now.
Exactly. But for the rest of us that might not be pregnant, experiencing some shifts of energy, no.
You might.
No. Hell to the no. Not about that life. But it's okay. It's not for everyone. So I have a quiz pulled up that Heather found, and then I also have an article about Mercury Retrograde.
I was like, let's go through like what that is and explaining. Like, I'm a Pisces, you're an Aries. We know this because we talk about it too much. Is my internet whacking out again? Probably. This happened last time, and I was just talking up a storm. I don't even know how that ended. Let's see. I never know who's the one who's frozen. Is it me? Is it Amanda? Let's see. Let me see if there's comments. Anybody watching right now, currently, that can tell me if I'm frozen? Or if Amanda's frozen? Okay. I was not frozen. She was frozen. She black screened. So, anyway, I'm taking over. Welcome to my podcast. It's now professional. The Ann's gone, and it's just Heather. It's Heather.
It was mine.
Never mind. I'm over it. It's not my podcast anymore. We're back to.
I blame Griffin. Because he's working. No, he's working.
Well, I was just like, is it me? Is it Amanda? Am I frozen? Anybody in the comments?
Because his man cave feeds off the same router as mine. So I'm pretty sure that's why it happens every once in a while. Whereas where I was downstairs for our last podcast, it feeds off of a different one. Gonna have to figure this out. But anyway.
You had Netflix on too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, well, he does IT, so it's definitely pulling a bunch right now. So I have something I think about Aries up here. Let's see. Aries Horoscope. Okay, here we go. I think
I have a horoscope app.
Nice.
Remember I used to do that to you, and I'd be like, hey, you want to know what your horoscope is?
Yeah, I love my daily horoscope. I need to get back on that.
See, it's literally called Daily Horoscope. It is purple. It's got all of this.
Oh, I love that. Yes. Well.
And it will tell you your sign. If you don't know what your sign is, and because you live in a bucket or something, I don't know.
I love this. It says my element is fire, obviously.
Yes.
I don't know what gave that away. quality as a cardinal. What does that mean? I know cardinals are red, but I hate birds.
Is it talking about a cardinal or like? Because I'm also thinking like, because I grew up Catholic, cardinals are like not the Pope, but they work for the Pope. I'm gonna sound so wrong in this in comments from all the Catholics, y'all. I haven't been to church in like 10 years.
Throw some holy water on you right now.
But I'm thinking like maybe there's like a cardinal like thing in a horoscope. I'm googling.
Yeah, my color is red. My day is Tuesday.
Oh, here it is.
The ruler is Mars.
Sorry. Cardinal zodiac, or you're a cardinal sign, meaning so that's Aries, Cancer, Libra, and
hey, Griffin has it too. Interesting.
And Capricorn and
Catherine has it.
I was gonna say and CJ, but I'm over here just being a little freaking fish, two fish. So it says sometimes called reacting signs.
Wow.
It associates those people born under one of these with certain human behaviors and traits. I don't know. I don't really understand any of this. Oh, cardinal signs are leaders and tend to be outgoing because they're engaged with the world in a dynamic way. They're restless to start new projects and happiest when they're running the show.
So what is yours then?
I just find it funny that I was like, oh, okay, I'm about to take over the show. And Amanda was like, nope. I don't know.
Yeah, I want to know
what are you looking at?
I literally Googled Aries and astrology. www.astrologyzodiacsigns.com came up.
Astrology zodiac signs. Okay, yeah, that's the first part. So I'm a Pisces. My water is definitely element. If you've ever seen me in water, like swimming, I don't come out. I'm just in the ocean. That cruise, I loved it. I loved the cruise because I loved going out at night and just watching the ocean. But my quality, I'm mutable, which means that I'm like I adapt.
Interesting.
Also, my color is mauve. Malwitch.
Wait, who are your greatest overall capabilities? Because mine's Libra and
compatibility.
Whoops. I haven't eaten all day. Words are hard.
I had Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Virgo and Taurus.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna marry a Libra.
Oh, that's apparently what I'm compatibility with.
I feel like just you two in general would clash because of those leadership stuff. Because you're different and you're different in different ways. Like obviously, but like your leaderships are just different.
I was gonna say what gave it away.
I'll say you're very forward, and he can be too, but I don't know. It's just different. You have more energy.
Well, Griffin's a water sign with you as well, so it makes sense.
And what is he again?
Cancer. With Tiffany. They're both Cancers. And Patrice is in the chat.
I saw. Yes. And I didn't want to click the comments because I always get distracted.
No, but it's good. Patrice, we're talking about our zodiac signs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my strengths are courageous, determined, confident, enthusiastic, optimistic, honest, and passionate. What gave it away?
I'll say that's just like, I feel like there's a theme with yours. Like it has to be like fiery and just forward and all.
I know. Every time Griffin calls me out on something, I say it's because I'm an Aries.
Mine, I mean, and hey, like, and everyone's like, why do you believe in this crap? And I'm like, I'm gonna tell you right now, like my strengths. I'm compassionate.
Patrice is a Leo. She's a fire sign.
Hey,
oh, yeah.
Baby's gonna be a Leo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, great.
And you're gonna be the water to put it out.
The Pisces mother. Compassionate, artistic, intuitive, gentle, wise, musical. I like to think I'm musical. Can I sing? No.
Artistic. All I can think about is our crafts.
See the lion?
Yep. I'm thinking back to the Bob Ross.
But no,
I'm epically filled with that.
No, I'm saying,
I like that.
I made that. I like my lion.
Nice.
I was looking for other stuff. Oh, I have the
Patrice said you can't put us out. We're just that much of a wildfire.
Hey, that's why I made the lion look like it was on fire.
Yeah, love it.
Mm-hmm.
Weaknesses: impatient, moody, short-tempered, impulsive, aggressive. What gave it away?
I'm like,
I
duh.
am so impatient. Griffin calls me out on it all the time. Like, if there's no self-checkout, I am scanning every line looking which one is the shortest because I'm tired of waiting.
Oh yeah. I
And
don't want to
then,
wait.
same with driving too. Like, every little thing just sets me off. He was like, "Is 2 seconds gonna make a difference?" I said, "Yes."
Essay.
I say.
Oh, I thought you said essay. I'm like,
Oh no. But
my weaknesses. Ready? Oh, you're gonna be like really like
oh yeah.
fearful, over trusting,
Ha! What gave it away?
sad, desire to escape reality. Anyone want to see how many books I got in my house? Can be can be a victim or a martyr. Shut up! I see your face.
What? I mean, it's scary how
It's
accurate.
accurate.
I know, because when you go to my likes, comfortable clothes.
I'm looking at my likes right now, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so on point.
Taking on leadership roles, physical challenges, not that much anymore. Individual sports. I hate team sports. That's why I did horseback riding.
I hate team sports. I love team sports.
Because we lose because of everyone else doesn't know what they're doing.
Oh, not because of you.
Yeah, no. I know what I'm doing. I am the I in team. But I just get so frustrated. Like, when I watch hockey, because it's someone else messing up, that's why the Canes don't win. It kills me.
Well, I was gonna say the I. So, do you ever see that picture where they take team and then they do like they color the I in, but it's in the a hole.
Yeah, I know. That's me. Wait. What are your likes? I gotta hear it.
Okay, likes being alone.
No, but I love that. There's nothing wrong with the alone time.
Before COVID, definitely. Now, no, it's too much.
Yeah,
I like being alone because it makes me appreciate when I'm out. I appreciate being alone because I'm not around people.
I can't appreciate that anymore.
I mean, I get to this hour on the podcast and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like, I don't want to talk to him. I want to be alone.
Yes.
Ready for the second one?
Yes.
Sleeping. I love sleeping. And if you are listening to this, you really need to watch Amanda's reactions to everything I'm saying. Because she's just hilarious. She's like, this is so true. Okay, yes. Right? Okay, music.
Yep.
Romance.
I might
need to shout that a little louder because I'm with someone who's so not romantic and he knows it. Okay, visual media, as in, I guess, oh, you're out there. He might have heard me already. Okay, so visual media, as in, I guess, like movies and like.
I was gonna say porn.
And demonetized again.
No, we're doing okay. Just gotta put the appeal in, and then it's like, oh, they just making a joke. They good.
I mean, my students made jokes like that in my classroom, and I didn't like that word, so they started saying the word corn.
Oh, code words! I love it.
Mm-hmm. And you're big on that.
I am never gonna look at corn the same now. Every time I eat corn, I think of you.
Ew. Okay, I got two more. Swimming, and I was just saying that.
You just talked about that.
I love swimming. Mm-hmm. Love swimming and spiritual themes. So,
oh yeah,
like astrology. I'm assuming.
And then dislikes. Inactivity. Yes, I have been going stir crazy sometimes. That's why I always have to stay busy. Delays. I'm a project manager. We deal with delays all the time. Work that does not use one's talents.
Yeah. Boring, yeah.
Yeah, that's just when I get so annoyed with Griffin where he can't just use his talents for things. He's so talented. Okay.
Was that everything already?
Yeah, then there's like a bunch of other random stuff.
Yeah, like
we are not going to talk about up in here because it goes into some details. Stuff about your sign.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says love and sex. We are not talking about that. friends and family.
Okay, we can talk
and
about
money.
later because there's some things on there that are funny.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay,
Attract
so
the Aries man. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop scrolling so you can talk about your dislikes because I could probably guess, but I want to hear it.
I dislike know-it-alls. It's very true. Because
yeah.
I know it all. You don't know it all.
Exactly. That must be a Pisces thing. They're the know-it-all, so they don't like anyone else that knows it all.
Or they think they know it all, but they're not. Anyway, being criticized.
Y'all are water because you guys are so sensitive.
Yes.
So sensitive. Griffin is so sensitive. I can't sometimes.
Ready? Oh, it gets even more sensitive. The past coming back to haunt you.
Okay, well, there's been a lot of traumatizing things that have happened, so I can understand.
And then last, cruelty of any kind. And I think I talked about this on one of the podcasts or just before a podcast about how I really hate fights.
Yeah.
Like I don't like them. I was telling that to my kids, like my students, and I'm like, it's ironic that I work at an alternative school, not right now, but before, and that's all it was fights. So I really hate when people are just being mean. And that's why I don't post things on Facebook because people love it. They feed off of it.
Especially during COVID.
Well, they're bored.
Exactly. So they just want to go out and tear people down. So
what's your colors?
Where's that at?
It was at the top, but underneath quality.
Oh,
I was telling
red.
you, I was telling you, oh, that figures. I was like, I'm mauve.
Anything that has to do with fire is probably for me.
Is it just red? You don't have multiple colors? I have multiple colors.
I just have red.
Yeah, I have mauve. I just love saying it.
I love, yeah.
Lilac, purple.
You get all these pretty colors.
Violet and sea green.
That's so weird. You have like shades of purple and then sea green.
Well, it's Pisces. It's like the ocean.
Why do I only have one color? I'm a little upset about that now.
What's fun though about my stuff too is that my birthstone is aquamarine.
I can't like red this year because it's unlucky for the monkey, for the Chinese zodiac. So
does that say that on here? Because I don't know.
No. The Chinese zodiac is by your birth year.
Well, yeah, but I thought I was like, how'd you know that? But you must have just known it.
I just know things. I'm just kidding. I had a heart-to-heart with Tiffany about our Chinese zodiac readings for the year.
Hey, you can do that next week with her. I don't know who's going to be me next week.
We could. I don't know. It's up in the air. Up in the air. Everything's up in the air.
Yeah, I gotta go to a bachelorette party. At least it's not a bachelorette cruise. No, I would love a bachelorette cruise now.
Right? Me and Patrice, we were talking about cruises last night. About how we want to plan one. And then Catherine messaged me about what is our cruise stance on. But they said the earliest is the end of this year, early next year. So we'll see.
My mom took me on a cruise when I was like 1. Everybody got sick except me. Hey,
wow.
Let's go.
Nope.
You would love it. You would love it. As long as you don't have to touch the baby, you're fine. If you don't have to deal with it, with like the feeding and the eating and the pooping and all that crap, you're just like, just as long as you go do your thing.
Exactly. Yes, see, Patrice said cruise time. That's what I'm talking about.
And I mentioned it too. I'm thinking that this is a sign for you.
Sign for who?
For you, for a cruise, not a baby.
Oh, I was gonna say, get out of here with that.
I'm talking about like a boat. I'm not pushing that juju on you because I know you would hate me for that. We've talked about this for 10 years now. I know. I saw you with Sylvia's baby. I know.
Oh, that was like the funniest. Ashley was like, what?
I know, because me and Ashley, it's like we kind of just didn't really believe it. We thought if you would actually like hold it, you were like, no, I don't even want to touch it. I'm like, yeah. Anyway.
So I'm going to switch gears just for a hot minute because when I had messaged you about what should we talk about today, you didn't know what Mercury Retrograde is.
Yeah. So like, how does that affect?
So
I'll say my rulers are Neptune and Jupiter. So does Mercury even affect
it? It still affects you. It affects everyone because 3 times a year, the planet Mercury appears to travel backwards across the sky. We refer to these periods as when Mercury is in apparent retrograde motion. So, to those who practice astrology, these times in particular were traditionally associated with confusion, delay, and frustration. Think undelivered love letters, email blunders, and frazzled travel plans. Well, COVID did that all in itself. This is an excellent time to reflect on the past. However, and it's said that intuition is high during these periods. Coincidences that can be extraordinary. So, the period right now is between January 30th through February 21st. So, what you should do during a retrograde is the planet Mercury rules communication in all forms: listening, writing, reading, speaking, so on, blah, blah, blah. It also rules travel, automobiles, shipping, and mail.
Oh, that's, again, COVID.
Yeah, exactly. So when Mercury is in retrograde, try to remain flexible, patient, and understanding. Allow extra time, avoid signing onto any new contracts, double check your email responses, which I've been doing. I've had so many typos, almost attached wrong things.
Yes, I wrote collage today instead of college. I was so mad at myself because I always made fun of people who did that. But also, the pregnancy, like, that's like everything just sounds like pregnancy. Like when I get pregnancy brain.
Mm-hmm. But it also talks about wait, there was something else that I had pulled up about it, because it was talking about what you feel during this time, and a lot of it had to do with feeling lethargic, sluggish, unmotivated type things.
Pregnant. Or Mercury retrograde.
Yeah, that's why it could be hitting you even harder, because I was thinking about it. Because I have been so out of it. But for Aries in particular, expect to be frustrated and frazzled, which I've definitely been frazzled. Assertive, impulsive Aries wants to move ahead, and all the energy is going backwards. So that is what I've been dealing with. I've been super lethargic. For Pisces, it could just be mom, because foggy thinking, daydreams, and escapism are the norm. Day-to-day realities confound otherwise clear heads when Mercury, the planet that rules logic, is in Pisces, which governs illusions.
Where I think something might be is like, I think something's true, and it's That's like every day for me for 28 years, almost 29 years. I looked
so you're just in constant retrograde. I'm just kidding.
I'm always moving backwards. I looked up the Pisces Aries compatibility.
Oh,
ready for
how's that? We're not compatible.
No,
I know.
Aries and Pisces are two signs that really have trouble connecting.
Oh, no way. Well, you know what? I'm laughing at it because I know some other people that are Pisces, and I'm like, T.
Pisces, like the beginning of all things lie at 0 degrees of Aries, and their end at 29 degrees of Pisces. I don't know what any of that meant. Their connection is like a little death making room for all that is new, untamed, and inexperienced. It's hard. I'm like, death? What is this? It's hard for them to bond. And then it gets into like romantic stuff. Ooh. So I'm just like, oh Jesus. Okay, yeah, it gets really like intimate. But
wait, how'd you find that? Because I want to know.
I scrolled down.
Oh, I lost that website.
Yeah, I was still on that website. But I also looked up the Daily Horoscope. So like what my horoscope is for today, even though it's like what 7:30. So today, this is probably not a good day to spend to go into spend money to go into a contract or to handle legal matters.
Oh, look, Mercury retrograde too.
However, Pisces, this is a great day to think about and research any and all of these things. So don't do it. Just look into it. You're on the edge of something new and exciting, and because you're a passionate dreamer, you might feel like jumping at the opportunity right now, which is my problem. I jump before I think. Hold on, I'm not done yet. Okay.
Oh, well?
It's long, and then I can tell you yours after you talk.
Oh, I got mine.
Oh, okay.
I went back.
So you're on just and because you're a passionate dreamer, you might feel like jumping at the opportunity right now. But the more you know about this and the better you plan for it, the more success you will achieve. Take your time. There's no rush. But that's my life. I just rush.
Yeah,
do it right, and the rewards
had
you're
a baby and then got engaged. Like boom, boom, boom. It's like okay.
That was not a choice. Okay. Do it. Well, one was, one wasn't. But anyway, do it right, and the rewards you are hoping for will be yours.
Interesting.
But I got impulsive, and I made the ring actually fit on my finger.
Nice.
But I have pregnant fingers, so after this, it's gonna be too big.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
$30. It was $30 to make it bigger.
Yeah, it'll be okay.
I'm enjoying it.
I think mine's telling me I need Jesus. The importance of faith.
Oh, please read this.
Is becoming truly obvious. Yikes. As a guiding light that will support you in times of need. Although some ideas have been finally set in motion and you are not scared of your own choices, you still need time to establish a healthy routine and need more than just trust in yourself.
As we've been talking, like, there's no team. It's just I.
Right. As able as you are to overcome certain issues and problems that might arise, you must believe in the strength and will of the universe to support you when you are on the right track.
It's nice.
Interesting, because I have been not feeling unsupported by people. It just feels weird. I feel like it's just been me. Just like a plastic bag floating
drifting
away.
Through the wind.
Yeah.
Or was it? How does it go? Do you ever feel like a plastic bag
drifting through the wind? Yeah, I have been drifting through the wind, it seems
wanting to start again.
Mm-hmm.
I like that song.
That's been my anthem like this whole year so far.
You just gotta ignite the light.
Love and compatibility. Go. There's a lot on this website.
Yeah. And we still haven't found out what BuzzFeed thinks we are. And those watching, I think there's 13. So, by the way, I think Aries, by the way, you're the beginning of the
zodiac. Yeah.
I just hit the thing. Yeah, you're the beginning and I'm the end.
Yeah.
You're A, I'm Z.
Yeah, the alpha and the omega. Yeah.
I'm the end of all days.
I just clicked on Aries and Cancer for love, and we're 70% compatible.
I would say you better be high because he has a lot of patience.
Wait, where'd you go to the friend one, or did you just?
Oh, it's not a friend one. I just went to the love one. I just read the first paragraph.
Oh, that's funny.
I read the first paragraph, and then I kept reading, and I was like, and we're done.
Oh my gosh, that explains so much because I typed in Capricorn, which is Catherine, 99% compatible. This is hilarious.
I can't even read the one for me and Libra. It starts very, very quickly into things I cannot say on the internet. But it says you would think that they have almost nothing in common.
I'm clicking now just to see. Masculine nature. Ooh.
Wait, what? I'm looking at the astrology one.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
It says air and water.
Oh wait, Libra. I still put Aries. My bad. I forgot to change it to Pisces.
Yeah, Pisces and Libra. It should start with air and water. And right now Aria keeps licking and like Aria's a cat.
Connection to Venus.
Yeah, you're reading the same one.
It should have said Uranus. That would have been so funny.
That's Uranus, but that's what I was saying before with my sign. It gets into that planet, and I was like, oh my god! But Venus is the goddess of love. You know, from the commercial. Venus was the mountaintop, whatever.
Right.
I don't know
Libra,
why.
So allegedly, he wants someone strong, passionate, and confident. While you want someone gentle, compassionate, and aware of their feelings.
Which is just like where we are. That's the total opposite of what we are.
Huh.
Because I'm.
Interesting.
It's just, but that's the thing. I demand those things, and he's like, "Well, that's not me," and I'm like,
Well, come on, follow your astrology sign. Come on, let's go.
"No, his astrology sign's not like that either. It's just, I'm strong and passionate. I'm not confident. I'm confident that I'm strong and passionate.
You're getting there.
I'm confident when I teach because they're 12 or 11, and I'm much older.
This is very interesting.
Yeah,
I went back to Aries and Cancer. I'm like, I cannot say any of this.
I was like, we're only a 50% match, like me and him.
That's hilarious.
Hey, it's right in the middle.
Way to be optimistic. I like it.
And then
I am higher matched than I thought I would be with Griffin, honestly.
I'll say you're higher than me and him. And what's funny is that it says under trust. They will not understand each other well enough to share much trust. I'm like, hey, I told him, hey, if a girl hits on you tomorrow when you go to your competition, hey, take it as a compliment. Say thank you.
Oh, we got a few more people in the chat. We have Laura. What's up, Laura? How you doing? And we have Sasha.
I was like, I don't know anyone's actual names. I just see food.
Yeah! Food. Laura is food.
Chicken is also food.
All right. Aries and Cancer are 50% for trust. Communication and 20%. I'm dying. This is great. I love this. Emotions, 70%. When you have a fiery person and a sensitive person, I guess you expect that. Values.
There's a lot of clash. There's a lot of clash with that.
You're telling me. Shared activities. We're getting there. We're getting there. Interesting.
I'm just curious what BuzzFeed's gonna say.
Oh, let me click that.
Because I mean, it's very this is very on point for us.
Yeah. Oh wait, let me hit the share.
I'll say I think I'm gonna take it on my phone so that way I can watch you do it too.
Let's see. Okay, we will guess your zodiac sign. All right. I love BuzzFeed.
Yeah, because it's usually wrong.
Your significant other has been super shady recently.
Bye.
What? What am I supposed to click?
Okay, it's like how will you? So it says we'll guess your zodiac sign based on how you react. So how are you going to react to them being super shady?
I would freaking laugh.
Yeah, because Griffin being shady is not a thing.
Griffin being shady is because he's trying to surprise me with something.
Right. So obviously you're not going to.
I would probably just look through his phone because he's probably texting you, Catherine, someone trying to figure out.
He ain't texting me. He is not texting me.
You never know.
All right. So for me.
What would you choose?
I don't know. Once upon a time, I would look through phones. And then also once upon a time, I would assume cheating and confront them.
Yeah, that's how you verify it, through scrolling through the phone.
Right. Or I would just assume. It's just different because my SO is just different. So I'm not going to assume they're cheating. See, I'll just start crying and be like, what's going on? I'll just give them the benefit of the doubt for now and cry later.
Nice. I want answers now. That goes back to the patience.
Your friend is drifting away from you. Do you ask them what's wrong, give up on them and move on, ghost them first, or schedule a hangout with them?
Depends who it is.
I have this situation kind of going on. So for me,
is it who I think it is?
Probably. So I'm going to schedule a hangout with them to kind of get more of a feel if it's drifting. Because if they say no, then definitely something's going on. Or if they say no and then I see them hanging out with other people, then yeah, something's going on.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably just ask them what's wrong, and then based off of that, schedule a hangout.
Yeah, I'm super intimidated by being direct like that because I don't want to hurt someone by assuming that it's wrong.
Your crush asks you on a date to the amusement park. Hell yeah! Wait, no, I am not afraid of roller coasters.
I am.
What is this? Well,
assume it's something else.
Don't go on a date with them.
I feel like it's opposite. What if they're afraid of roller coasters?
Right. I would force them on the roller coaster. Well, I did date
That's
a guy.
actually true. You do force people on roller coasters.
Yeah, and I force people to a lot of things because I dated a guy who didn't like metal music. I took him to a concert and he cried, so that clearly didn't last.
I mean, you dated a guy who wore like plaid and stuff, and then all of a sudden he started wearing graphic tees.
Let's see. My ass is already on the coaster. I am pushing him on the coaster.
It depends. So you know me. I will go on the coasters that don't have loopy-loops.
Yeah, you know your limits.
So I will go and try a coaster. And then it says on here, go but don't go on any coasters, which I've done that before. Especially when I was younger, I did that. Mm-hmm. Ask them to go somewhere else, which I also would have done. Don't go with it. I probably wouldn't go on. I probably still would want to go on a date with them if they're my crush and they're actually asking me out.
Right.
But I probably would go and try a coaster. And then if that doesn't work, then but that's the problem. If you go on a coaster, and you've seen this with me too, I'm sitting on the side while other people are having fun. Do you see the cat right now?
No, because I'm sharing my screen.
Oh, she was climbing up the wall. Okay, anyway, it distracted me. So if I'm on a date and he's going on all these coasters and I'm not doing anything.
Well, that's just weird if he's going by himself on the coaster.
Right. So I would be like, hey, I'm not like a big roller coaster fan. I'm terrified. I probably will be like, ask them to go somewhere else. So that way it's more intimate.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Your friend sets you up on a blind date with someone, but you don't really like them. Wait, do you not like your friend or the blind date? Because you don't know who it is.
I hope it's the blind date.
I also read finish as flush the date, but finish the date. But let them know you'd rather be friends. Go on one more date with them to test the waters. Okay, so this is after the date. Be honest with them and end the date early. Never call them back. Never call them back.
I'd end the date early. I'd be like, dude, you're wasting my time. Next.
No, I'd finish it up and then I'll never call them back.
I would be the one that would say I'm going to the bathroom and not return.
Mm-hmm. Because I've had a bad date before, and I was trying to, hurry it up, and it didn't work.
You see your boss in a store. You slowly leave the store. You say hey, wave afar, try to avoid them, but if you bump into each other, oh well.
And again, this goes with, it depends on which boss. So my current boss, I'd definitely be like, hey, and go up. But if it was another boss, I would avoid them.
See, that's the thing. I don't know. I'd rather just like avoid things because it's like it's one of those things like you see them at work, that's where you should see them. You shouldn't see them out in public. It's like seeing like
your teacher
out. Yeah, exactly.
I'm that teacher who's jumping into the clothes rack because I don't want to see my students. But that's different.
Yep.
That's a different relationship. But with like my boss now, like we're super chill and everything. We just say hi, how you doing? Whatever. And then we'll see them, it's not going to be a big deal. But other bosses that I've had, yeah, I probably would adopt.
Mm-hmm.
You see your friend cheating on a test. I keep reading these in a different way before I even read them out loud. Anyway, you see your friend cheating on a test in front of you. Do you tell the teacher? Ask them for answers. Ignore it. Talk to them later about honesty and integrity. If I got a lecture from my one of my friends telling me that I need to be honest and have integrity, I'd be like, who do you think you are? Do you think you're my mother?
Right.
Oh, man. And see, this goes back to the know-it-all thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like know-it-all, so don't be telling me about honesty and integrity.
Okay. I do want to ignore it, but it depends what class it is. If it was PChem, hell yeah, I'm asking for answers. That shit is hard. You put chemistry and calculus into one class, it is hard. But if it's like any other like bullshit class, I just ignore it. I don't care.
If I'm struggling and I see someone cheating,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't tell the teacher that it was them, but I would tell the teacher that I saw people. But see, nothing's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing's gonna happen, and I think that I had that mindset when I was in high school. So I think a lot of it was just I probably just would ignore it. It's not my problem as long as they're not cheating off me. I'm fine. Because sometimes I just read that. But the other thing is too is if they're copying off someone who is not the brightest light bulb, then they have it coming.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead. You can read it.
You run into your strange aunt in the city. This is hilarious.
I have strange aunts.
You invite her to dinner even though you didn't want to. Leave as soon as you see her. Say hey, but lie that you're busy. Have a conversation with her, but secretly hope to never see her again.
Wait, so she's seen me? I can't just duck right out. Okay, so she's seen me.
Yep, you got caught.
If I'm caught, I have to have a conversation with her.
I am lying and saying that I'm busy.
Oh. I do that on the phone. I can't do that in person. All right, lastly, you're in line to get coffee. Ew. And the customer in front of you is being really rude to the cashier. Ooh. Okay. Sorry.
You're interjecting clearly.
Interject and tell them off. Wait until they're done ordering and then loudly admonish. Y'all, I teach English too. Anyway, admonish their actions while they're still in earshot. I can't read this on my phone. Ignore them, but be really nice to the cashier and maybe even apologize that they had to experience the rudeness. Pretend like you didn't hear them being rude and just order like normal. I would do interject and I would not ignore. I would interject and then I would apologize to the cashier even though it's not my fault.
That's what I would do. Because if I interject, like, you never know who you're messing with, so things could escalate quickly.
It depends on my mood. Yeah, it kind of depends on my mood.
Oh, it guessed I'm a fire sign. That's hilarious. Because it's true.
You got Aries.
Yeah, it says Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, which technically I am an Aries, but my moon sign, I'm a Leo, and then my rising sign, I'm a Sagittarius. So, technically.
So, I got Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. I got air signs. No, you didn't get it right, BuzzFeed. But
that's hilarious.
Okay, so sun and moon signs for me, I'm a double Pisces. And then
that explains a lot.
And then my rising is Gemini.
An air sign.
Well, not only that, it's the one that's like you never know what you're gonna get.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Well, it was on point for me.
Not me, but then again, I'm a Pisces, but these questions were asking about reactions, and right now I'm pregnant. Wait, it didn't say Leo on there, did it?
No.
Well, maybe I'm just embracing my CJ.
Ew.
And being like a shut up. Be like a Libra.
I guess. Interesting.
Well, BuzzFeed doesn't guess.
I kind of want to have Griffin take that when he's off work, just to see.
How late does he work? Or when does he start or something?
He starts at 11 and ends at 8.
Ew. Still long.
It's the same amount of hours. He's just working a West Coast shift. I'd rather work a West Coast shift. I am convinced I belong on the West Coast.
So you can sleep in a little bit?
That, and I just function better at night, in like the latter part of the day.
I'd rather just get it over with. Just get the day over with.
That's just or mountain time. Just 2 hours instead of 3.
But you have to be on the East Coast to do those hours. Because if you're on the if you actually live like in
Arizona. I was looking at places in Colorado.
Well, because I'm thinking Arizona, because Arizona's on mountain time, and I have to work with that for my grad school, which I do love,
Mhm.
because that means my assignments are not due at 12, they're due at like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I'm
Mhm.
not going to be working on an assignment until 2 or 3 in the morning, so it makes me get done at least a little earlier,
I
not by much.
procrastinate like no other.
Hi, same.
And I'm
But I'm
working.
not staying up till 2.
Oh yeah, no, I am staying up till 2 because I got distracted doing something else.
I did that in college. I would say,
Oh, I still do that to this day. It's so bad though.
I think when we dormed, I remember staying up till like 2 or 3 trying to get something done.
I still be doing that.
No, I can't. I can't. I cannot function. The next day I would be dead.
Oh, I am dead the next day. Like how I am right now. I honestly don't know how I'm functioning because I got no sleep. I've eaten
No
nothing.
food.
Yeah. It's
I
like
would have been.
college all over again.
I would have been like, can't find
Yeah.
Catherine. Get pinch hitter. You got this.
Mhm.
You can, Amanda. You can talk to yourself,
Nope, I would have been like, all right, till next week.
or you can do an unboxing.
Right? Which I'm behind
That's how
on.
this started. You did those unboxes live, and you loved doing that, and just talking to those in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
I did like those. I was watching from afar,
From afar.
and I was just like, it's makeup.
It is.
You know what I saw this on TikTok, and I know I'm getting off topic, but
I haven't been on TikTok in a hot minute.
I'm always on TikTok. So there's a trend where, and I think they used to do it with eBay packages, that that just didn't get delivered or something, like they're undeliverable. So Amazon has undeliverable packages that you can buy, and you don't know what's in it. So it's a mystery. I don't know how much it is, but people would buy those, and then they would like unpack them, unbox them on screen. So the Selena Spooky Boo, the one that does the sleepwalking stuff, she bought like 200 something of them. Yeah,
Wow.
she got money. She bought that, and so she got like a new jacket. She got lube.
Wow.
She got like a bunch of stuff, and so she's just been unpacking them in that minute, and then just showing off what she's got, and then reacting to it, and then her significant other is also reacting to it as well, because he's
That'd
on the
be
TikTok.
hilarious to get lube. I would die.
She makes the funniest things. I think she started out. She got popular for doing tie-dye, but her sleepwalking stuff has really rocketed her
Well,
stuff.
yeah, because it's so different.
Well, especially since she's being so open about it, like it's real. And then you see her significant other like laughing sometimes at her. She'll go out, walk, sleepwalk somewhere, and then come back naked, and it's just on camera, like you don't see it. She'll have like cardboard or something covering herself, or I guess she would blur it beforehand. But then she did like she's like feeding the couch, but she's like farting on there, and just things that like girls don't put out there. And she wears a onesie too, and onesies are not flattering on anybody. So,
and I have a bunch.
She has a onesie with wings on it. I think it's a unicorn. I think it's just so real, and I think that's why I like her. I also like angry reactions, because I thought it was going to be intimidating, but he's angrily reacting in a positively. It's weird.
I haven't seen that one.
I found him through other people making artwork of him, and he keeps going, "Gorgeous, that's me," and I'm like,
I love it. That
with
sounds like my type.
Right in front of, like right up to.
Ooh,
I'll find
sexy.
it.
Sexy.
By the way, I unlocked my phone this morning, and I left it on TikTok, and so it was on a Miley Cyrus song. It woke CJ up, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I just
nothing
forgot.
Like waking up to Miley Cyrus.
It was like Miley Cyrus was like singing something, and then somebody put a green screen in the back, so she's like singing in the car, but someone's like tapping on the window aggressively, like coming at her. Anyway, I can talk TikTok all the time. Oh, look, it's still there. It's still there.
Interesting. What a way to wake up.
Why not?
Yeah.
I would say I hate the alarm, so
I don't blame you. I don't
But-
even I barely hear my alarms these days.
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. Oh, I mean, they're I don't know what time they're leaving tomorrow, but I'll still be up at like 5:30 tomorrow.
Nope.
I'm not gonna be up. I'll wake up and then I'll go back to sleep. But I would
So
love
is
to
it
sleep
like a
in.
whole weekend thing?
No, it's just tomorrow.
Oh,
No, they're just going down and then they'll be back up at night.
fun.
And then I think he has work on Sunday too. So
Mm.
I don't know. I'm just here. I have things to do, but I don't go anywhere. I have grad school stuff to get done.
Well, you're almost done with that.
I'm so ready. I really need to like buckle down and focus. I can't.
You'll be done with grad school, then the baby's coming out, and who knows what else is in store for 2021.
Oh, nothing else. Oh God, a nap? No. After the baby, I ain't sleeping.
Mm-mm. Cherish it while you have it now.
That's what everyone's been saying. I'm like, I barely have it now because I wake up every 2 hours to pee.
That does not sound fun at
No.
all.
And then I wake him up because I get up.
What about wearing like a diaper?
No.
I don't know.
I'm not 80. I'm not. No. That's like
You're
weird.
not-
Like,
well, it's better than waking up.
think about like having your pad on like all day and then like, but it's not as much as it's more than that.
Yeah, but waking up
And
at
it's a
no.
smell.
Okay.
I'd rather wake up and go to the bathroom than
I hate.
I'm gonna wake up anyway because I am an adult and I've learned how to hold it in. And so if
Alright.
I have to have an accident, I'm gonna wake up anyway. So I'm just gonna be like, do I want to walk to the bathroom or just let it go right here? No.
Yeah, just let it go.
I'm not Elsa in that regard.
Every
not Elsa in any
2
regard.
hours? Like, how do you even function then? Because
I go right back to sleep. It's not like I'm sitting up.
That's the issue. Once I'm up, I'm up.
That's how it used to be, but I'm exhausted. So
there's no even when I'm exhausted, it don't work like that anymore.
I forgot why I was on TikTok for a second, and I was like, oh, I remember.
Yeah, no.
He's funny, and I keep looking because you told me to send you the TikToks for the ones where it's like behind the scenes. I'm like, I gotta find you a good one.
I probably won't see it until like later. I just haven't been on TikTok the past few days. I don't know.
I'm gonna send you Messenger, but this one's just watch like at least one video.
Yeah, because I kind of got bored with it.
Are you liking things?
No, I just got bored of the app.
No, I said, are you liking things on the app? That's why. It's just giving you videos that.
No, but I like just in general. I mean, I get bored of YouTube. Like I got bored of Instagram too. Like that's why I haven't been posting.
I get bored on YouTube because I'm expecting sounds now. So I'm looking when I'm scrolling through videos and I'm trying to see if I want to watch that video. I want a little bit like kind of like Netflix does, where it gives you like kind of like a preview with sound. Because I think YouTube's algorithm is I think it's connected to TikTok now. Because I'm getting a lot of Glee stuff on YouTube. And I'm liking on TikTok where they're making fun of Glee. But then I go to YouTube and they're giving me like Glee compilations and like the top 5.
It just goes back to like your phone knows everything. You
big data.
Yeah, you do one thing and then it shows up everywhere else.
But to me, it's like if I'm not even liking all those kind of videos. I actually like more baby videos and improvement videos. And I'm not seeing any of those on YouTube. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't want to watch the Glee videos. I did not like that show.
I never watched it. Yeah, I don't know. I just get bored. I get bored really easily. Because like I had fun with it at first, and then now I'm just kind of like, I don't know. Let's see what Instagram. Making them and just watching them. Like, it's just not, I don't know. I don't get the same joy and entertainment that Griffin gets out of it than I do. Because like I'll even like just scroll through his page too. Because he sends me a bunch. And it's just kind of like.
He can send me some TikToks.
I'm just here with a poker face. Just like, okay. Scroll. But But
and I was like, but it also sounds like YouTube and Instagram are also doing that for you too. Like you're not amused by other people right now.
no. I just blame it on the retrograde at that point. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's because just being more focused on content creating that I don't know. It's a lot.
I like the people on TikTok who aren't trying, they're just sharing it out and they become like an instant viral thing instead of people who try too hard.
That's that's like one of my gripes with the app is the tryhards.
Well, there's like that one that she copied the glue situation on the hair. Obviously that didn't go well for the other person, so you think it's going to go good for you? And
maybe that's what you need to do with your cowlick going on right now. I keep seeing you playing with it. I'm like, wonder how Gorilla Glue would work out for you.
Honestly, I just need a clip. Any clip. The clip's all over there, and it just keeps going. I also have a pencil right here, which I used to do this. I used to take the pencil and just use it. Hold on.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, I use a little clip part, and then I would tuck it behind my ear.
Oh, there you go.
But then when I would need the pencil, it would. And then I didn't want to leave a pencil in my ear during a podcast.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I would say the audio part is whatever, but I mean, that's
there is your TikTok hack right there. It goes viral.
You have a cowlick and you have a pencil nearby, well, a mechanical pencil nearby or a pen.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And then your students will find you, be like, "Oh, I saw you had the cowlick." Yeah.
I was like, guys, if you want that kind of quality content, come to Zoom every day.
It's for free. Yo, I want the Zoom link. I need that entertainment to get through the day.
We just finished the Black Death.
Oh, that sounds morbid.
Fleas on Rats. We watched one of those. It's the Gwen Stefani Hollaback girls, and so they took the Black Death and they changed the lyrics to about the Black Death. So instead of bananas, they spelled like it's bubonic, bubonic. It's bubonic. Now, by the way, they don't even remember it being the bubonic plague. The only part they remember she goes, fleas on rats, fleas on rats. Ooh, fleas on rats. And so I had I have their test grade, and this girl, she puts on there, she puts as many S's as possible to emphasize that she's singing the song through her little essay part.
She needs an A just for that.
Oh, I gave her full credit. Fleas on rats. And then her poster, she made sure she put the video link on it because it was a digital poster. Mm-hmm. And she put the fingers like all black, and I was like, ew.
She went all out, man. She passed the class right there.
She never turns anything in. But she turned that in.
She had fun with that.
Way too much fun with the Black Death. And I was like, and then the plague doctor masks. Mm-hmm. I go, you know how everyone is walking around with masks on? This is getting bothering me. But anyway, they have those masks on. I was like, well, our masks, that was their masks. They didn't have surgical masks. They walked around like that. Or they would have flowers in their pockets, take the flowers out and hold it up to their face. Oh, they were like, why does everything come from China? And I'm like, y'all, not everything came from China. Just COVID and bubonic plague.
Wow. Sounds like a fun lesson.
Yep. Oh, and then it was really great, though. I see this is what happens when I start talking about school. One of my Asian students were like, oh, this is the moment to tell other kids, hey, I'm not the reason for COVID. And they talked about their experiences about how they're targeted because, Trump was like, hey, Chinese people. And she's like, first of all, not Chinese.
Right.
And then, but people still blame me for COVID. And I'm like, you're a sixth grader. Like, I was so sad for her. Mm-hmm. I was like, true. Look at you. You're at home. You chose to be completely virtual. You're not in the schools. Mm-hmm. It's just sad hearing all the stories about all of it. Mm-hmm. Even from kids who aren't Asian, but they have Asian friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're just like, I know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's one of those things that me and Tiffany are constantly texting, making sure that we get home safe just from going outside because of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, Griffin doesn't even want me going anywhere by myself because of it.
Because people are ignorant. And that's why I told the kids. And because one kid was like, what do I do if I see it? I'm like, at that point, you have to be a friend to your friend and be like, hey, let's go. But stay with your friend. Don't leave your friend there. Like, you walk away with your friend and just be like, hey, those people are ignorant. And I said, you can say they're stupid. But you can't say stupid in my class. But you can say they're stupid.
Right.
But
outside of the class,
they're stupid. But in this class, they're ignorant, meaning that they don't have all the information and they just listen to the news and TikTok.
Well, and then aren't you supposed to listen to the news?
I had students cite the news, and I said, which news station, because that's a big deal. And then I said, then another one said,
was it Fox?
Another one was like, I learned this information from TikTok. And I'm like, there's literally TikTok things where they are debunking TikToks.
Yeah, there was an influencer crediting TikTok, and we're just like, well, what are you doing?
TikTok is just about instant fame at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got all the celebrities on the bandwagon now. So once
they get on the bandwagon, celebrities are ruining everything. TikTok, OnlyFans,
Bella Thorne.
Right. I watched a documentary on OnlyFans, and I'm like, I would love to rake in that kind of money every month.
Just on feet pictures.
Right? There you go. I found your side hustle.
Hey, I thought about it, but I was like, my feet are gross.
I say that about mine too, but there's some old man out there that would pay $30 for one foot pick. You can just tease with the toe and get $50.
No, I pick my nails. These nails don't look good. I need a manicure.
I said toes, not fingers.
I'm not talking about fingers. Your toes have you have toenails, right?
Yeah, pedicures.
Right. Well, whatever. Pedicure, manicure, whatever. Leave me alone.
I was like, wait, what? Are you saying hand pictures?
That too.
No one wants my hands. They're way too dry.
I'll send hair pictures, just like my hair.
How about cat pictures, dog pictures? Now I can get past that. I can definitely hoe up my dog right now.
You can go on Google and just look up pictures. Like, I don't know why people are paying for it. At least for feet. You can just Google feet.
I don't know. They feel that intimate connection with that person. I don't know.
You want to feel an intimate connection with a dog?
Yeah, that's Shane Dawson. Oh. On that note, we have come up on our hour.
And you need to eat.
I probably should. But I don't. I know. I probably should. Griffin's going to yell at me because he's going to ask, did you eat before? And I'll be like, nope. You can probably tell with how exhausted I look right now.
I'll say you're starting to get where I usually am.
I know. I'm sitting here like I should have left my makeup on because I filmed a video before all this too because I was hyped up on coffee. But thank you again for joining episode 19. Heather will not be here for episode 20. TBD on what episode 20 is going to be. We have talked about Mario Kart, but it also ties into other things that may be happening. So we will figure out what that will be. Or it just doesn't happen. But an announcement will be made. So thank you guys again for joining us. We appreciate your constant love and support of the podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because you'll not only get the podcast but my other content as well. Follow us on where all podcasts are pretty much supported at this point. Go follow Heather on TikTok.
Golden Harris. Because I need some money and he lives here for free. That ain't right.
I feel that. And we will see you, except Heather, on the next episode. Bye, guys.
Might be in the chat. You never know.